In this lecture, I will explain you about bus bar trunking system and its components. The learning objectives of this lecture are: what is electrical bus bar trunking system, types of bus bar trunking, components of bus bar trunking system. So let me see what is electrical bus bar trunking system. Bus bar trunking system is a compact, modular, most efficient and stationary enclosed assembly used for electric supply to industrial or commercial installations and high-rise buildings, offering a wide range of current carrying capacity with copper or aluminum bus bars. This system has a provision of 4 plug-in outlets per meter, which can be fitted quickly and provide total flexibility for any change in electrical distribution layout at a later stage. The technical specifications including definitions, service conditions, manufacturing requirements, technical characteristics and test requirements for bus bar trunking system is defined in IEC 61439 Part 6. What are the types of bus bar trunking system? Based on construction, there are 3 types of bus bar trunking system: air insulated bus bar trunking system, sandwich type bus bar trunking system and solid insulated type bus bar trunking system. Now we will learn about each type of bus bar trunking system. The first one is air insulated bus bar trunking system. In air insulated bus bar trunking system, the bus bars are placed inside an enclosure with sufficient distance among each other. The design and degree of protection for low and medium voltage bus bar trunking system is common. The heat dissipation from the enclosure is via convection and radiation. The figure shows a piece of air insulated bus bar trunking system. The next is sandwich type bus bar trunking system. In sandwich type bus bar trunking design, the bus bars are electrically insulated from each other by a thin polyester foil or any other insulating material having the desired dielectric strength. In sandwich type bus bar trunking system, the housing enclosures presses the bus bar to minimize the air gap among them. The bus bar trunk looks like a compact block. The heat dissipation is via radiation. Therefore, the housing is made in the shape of heat sink. Sandwich type bus bar trunking system is used as feeder bus bar for interconnections between transformer or generator and power distribution panels. They are also used as bus bar riser in high-rise building to supply electric power to each floor in lieu of cables. They are available for both type of applications, that is for outdoor applications as well as indoor application, and also for all type of voltage rating, that is for low voltage, medium voltage and high voltage. The next is solid insulated type bus bar trunking system. In solid insulated type bus bar trunking system, the bus bars are embedded in a solid insulating material like cast resin or epoxy. This is a heat conductive insulation material. The heat dissipation takes place from the outer surface via radiation. The figure shows a piece of solid insulated bus bar trunking system. Now we will see what are the components of bus bar trunking system. In figure, the main components which are generally used are shown. They are flange end, straight bus duct, single bolt bridge joint, elbow, tap off unit, terminal end cover. We will see now a brief about each type of component. Flange end. Flange end is the incoming unit of a bus bar trunking system. The power is fed at a flange end to energize the bus bar trunking system. Flange end is provided with sufficient space for direct cable connections by nut and bolts, and flange end box with flange end can accommodate protective devices like ACB, MCCB, etc. Figure shows a piece of flange end. Next, straight bus bar trunk. Straight bus bar trunk run along the length of connection as the main body of the bus trunking system. They are available in copper, as well as aluminum bus bar with IP42 or IP55 or IP66 and IP67 protection. State bus bar trunks are of two types: feeder type state bus bar trunk. Feeder type state bus bar trunk unit has no tap-off facility, means you cannot tap the electric power from feeder type state bus bar trunk. The electric supply power from one panel to another panel or from one protective device to another protective device is being supplied by the straight bus bar trunking system. A figure shows a sample of feeder type straight bus bar trunk. Next, plug-in type straight bus bar trunk. Plug-in type straight bus bar trunk unit has a tap-off points on the surface. These are used for distributing of electric supply to the branch load or the flats of each floor. The plug-in type state bus bar system is shown in figure. Next, single bolt bridge joint. The single bolt bridge joint is used for jointing two straight bus bar trunk to increase the length of the bus bar trunk system. They are designed and tested for degree of protection IP42 / IP55 / IP66 / IP67 as applicable based on the location of installation. The current carrying capacity of joint is equal to the main bus bar trunk system, and these joints offer negligible power losses to the jointing. These joints are easy to remove or install without removing the main bus bar trunk. The figure shows various components of bridge joint. Next, elbow. Bus bar trunking elbows are the angle units which enable the bus bar trunking system to change direction. There are various types of elbows that are used as per site requirement: flat-wise elbow or horizontal elbow, edge-wise elbow or vertical elbow, edge-wise offset or double elbow. Combination elbow means combination of vertical and horizontal elbow. The figure shows a horizontal elbow. Next is tap-off units, TOUs. Tap-off units are used in plug-in type bus bar trunking system, that is vertical risers, to tap electric power. MCCBs of various current rating can be housed in TOU enclosures. TOU assemblies are installed at specified intervals. Generally, 2 tap-off units per 3 meter length of bus bar trunk are installed. However, 5 tap-off units per 3 meter length of bus duct can be installed depending upon the size of MCCBs or SFUs. What are the features of the tap-off units? All tap-off units can be interlocked to prevent removal of TOUs or MCCBs when system is in on position. When the tap-off unit cover is open, it is interlocked so that MCCB / SFUs cannot be turned on. Tap-off units are suitable for all types of MCCBs, that is 3-pole or 4-pole of rating from 16 ampere to 1600 ampere. Electric meters can also be installed inside of TOUs. The figure shows the installation of TOUs on the bus bar, and in one TOU MCCB have been installed, in the another TOU SFUs have been installed. Next is terminal end cover. Terminal end cover is used for sealing the last bus bar trunking unit in the bus bar trunking system. One terminal end cover is required for termination of one run of the bus bar trunking system. Next is the supports. Supports are required for holding bus bar trunking system horizontally or vertically. Horizontal hangers support are required for horizontal installation of bus bar trunking system, whereas vertical ridged spring supports are required for vertical bus bar trunking system. Now, a typical layout of bus bar trunking system is shown in the figure. Almost all components used while installation of bus bar trunking system are shown in the figure. Thanks.